Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, illuminated way-showers of the holy chalice of our divine covenant, lion nations of the kingdom of God, angelic legions of light. Together we rise and bring back into our divine covenant this realm of illumined truth. We free and protect our divine mother Gaia and all her children of the sun. This next week is going to be a powerhouse of the highest influx of light, preparing our bodies, minds, and spirits for the new time of the eternal now embodied in our rainbow light bodies of infinite life. The first light is shining bright. We are stepping through the gateway in our exodus from the old broken false 3D matrix systems and constructs into the true 5D divine creatrix systems of empowerment and upliftment. We now spread our etheric angelic gossamer wings of gold light and soar above the dregs, chaos, and confusion into the paradisiacal, pure lands of Terra Nova Gaia. We transcend all programs, paradigms, and ideologies of ignorance, and in unity consciousness and true equality of all sentient beings of Pachamama, we bring the one law into this realm and become the real human beings we always evolve to be, meaning living from our hearts, being connected to all things in all realms, timelines, and dimensions. This gnosis was transmitted to my Sifu from the Navajo elders of the Red Willow Society. Some of you know this teaching and knowledge well. We must live and embody the knowledge of the ages to activate the wisdom of the sages and convert the mud ball of the brain into the crystal palace of indestructible diamond minds of Buddha consciousness. We are feeling the fluctuations of the energies of the future and past timelines interacting and merging with the eternal now and one true ascension timeline. As we travel in between worlds, we stay anchored and grounded in the pure awareness of our almighty I Am presence. The rose gold ray with the azure blue ray merge into the violet ray, creating the threefold flame that is blazing within the secret Queen's chamber in the heart space of all our earth angelic ground crew of the 144. As the goddess returns and continues to rise, we are on the quick path of the downward flow of the holy waters of the Great Spirit that is descending upon the sacred lands into every living heart of the clear light of bliss. Our chalice is being filled with the divine waters to overflow with abundance, peace, and joy as peaceful warriors of the new earth. The divine masculine of the Christos and the divine feminine of the Magdalena merge together as one divine union in Heros Gamos to fulfill the prophecy of the eagle and the condor and usher in the new golden age of eternal life and enlightenment for all our people of the way. Aho! Brahma, Shanti, Shakti, Namaste. Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. 444 flowing in. And we continue with Divine Sister of the Light, Amanda Lawrence. Incoming energies have been building all day to now very strong. Very similar vibrational patterns as the other day, but today includes heart center patterns of very high vibrations. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Vicky D'Souza. There are millions awakening right now. Your family members, friends, people you know occasionally, they are the ones that will need your guidance when they're ready. They will come to you. It could be just a little nudge, a thought popping into their head, or just something doesn't feel right to them. They'll start questioning things. The seed you planted has begun to grow. Hold space for them. Don't force anything. Let them find out for themselves. Give them resources if asked. Sit back and watch the growing seedlings grow into a beautiful flower full of knowledge of the absolute divine truth. Forgive and be their comfort zone. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Eliza White, the most beautiful transmission yet. Your crystalline heart seeks to fire up the source in every cell, so you begin emanating your rose light frequency. It would be like putting on your rose-tinted glasses. Everything would vibrate with love. I choose to see love in the universe. I am not blind to what is not love, but the moment I look on it, I flip it over to reveal its highest self. This is how we transform the physical. It begins with loving the self, and then self expands with the rose light to reveal itself in the universe. Rose light love to you, dear heart, and to your family and friends, and to each and every particle of your universe. From ElizaWhiteBuffalo.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Pars Kute. We are stepping forward more and more to being who we are now in our higher light bodies and leaving 3D. A new and radiant light is forming, allowing many new events to manifest. We stand today on the very edge of the victory. Patience and guile, internal wisdom are leading us toward manifesting the galactic society that we all have long worked for. It is ready to become a truly wondrous reality based on the principle of unity consciousness. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Celia Fenn. Lions and angels and roses, and the golden chalice and light swords, and Archangel Michael and Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. Just some of the sacred symbols that I have been traveling with as the solar storm energy has been raging in the last few days. It is a comfort to walk with the solar octahedron to create balance as the solar flares energize the earth. Yeshua and Mary Magdalene hold the energy of the solar Christ, and the star lions are the guardians of the emerging new time spiral. The sword of Archangel Michael helps us to cut through illusion and find peace and harmony. And of course we are working not only with a new time spiral, but also a brand new higher energy frequency that came in with the Lion's Gate. I find this has pushed my brain towards waking theta frequency so that I feel exhausted and a little woolly in the legs, almost like I'm going to sleep all the time. I think it will take a little time for the brain and the body to adjust to this new frequency. It promises to bring forth some amazing new manifestations on our earth. Have a great Sunday, everyone, from CeliaFenn.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin, there is no time. It's a 340 concept that we have to transcend fully if we wish to transcend the artificial matrix simulation. We have to remember that this is a war over timelines, equal realities, equal consciousness. Time is all they have. To win this, we need to go timeless, limitless, boundless, merge with our eternal, already ascended, diamond avatar self now. Go quantum. Quantum reality reset completion in progress. We are currently navigating the chaos and the void of the cosmic womb that we enter as we fully die upon our old false self and rebirth as our one true self, where we are able to access seemingly infinite possibilities within one moment in no time. So when tuning into something, we can see a whole timeline reality playing out and can then decide on whether to access it or not. Waves of divine love, light, and bliss are starting to roll through us collectively now, which are also bringing up some really deep old fears, beliefs, and thought forms, programming around love and relationships that are coming up, along with any remaining energies of past heartbreak. They are asked to be transcended so we can fully heal and open our diamond, rose, and crystal lotus hearts and minds again, to allow for this deep healing to ignite our multidimensional self fully again, so we may again fully open to pure, true, divine love. Divine cosmic and divine reunion is about to unfold. Believing is seeing. With the film strip that is held in our multidimensional DNA, igniting all new organic ascension realities from deep within us now. Feel, anchor, align, merge, and ignite this frequency of all new organic ascension realities from deep within you now. And as often throughout your day as you can remember, as all new is coming online from inside of us, or rather, being fully remembered. Eternal love and blessings, Ramona. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Wanda Vitali. We're multidimensional beings, focus energetically in this present focus. We are the angels, the galactics, the fae, and we're here for the experience, for the joy, and to uplift others who are ready. We are each a soul that has a body. We are each the universe partially embodied. All the action is here. We're creating every little thing in our lives, no matter what it seems. The not-so-pleasant things are catalysts. There's no there to get to. It's right here, right now. We can be, do, and have anything. The juicy stuff isn't on some other planet or obtaining more information on other timelines. The juicy stuff is all about creating the best, most deeply fulfilling and passion-filled version of our lives. We can't pour from an empty pitcher, friends. We're here to create inspired lives. All the action and amazingness is here in these bodies. The only limitations to our lives are the beliefs that there are limitations. From the EmpoweredEmpaths.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray. Quantum leaping in progress. Infinite veils dissolving more rapidly than the mind could possibly comprehend. For those who are feeling so tangibly and unspeakably different, otherworldly, and in unspeakable ways are discovering themselves outside of time, be soothed, dear ones. All is truly well. For some we have liftoff, and for many more their moments are arising in their divine timing as well. This is something occurring in precise and glorious divine timing for each and every precious heart. For those who are feeling what I am referring to here, you simply know, and you may even feel as though you are reading a message you wrote to you. To you I wink and smile, and I am in joyful giggles, truly beyond words. I am sending my utmost and unceasing love to each and every precious heart, no matter who you are and where you are and whatever you may be experiencing. I just purely and simply love you, and I love you with the entirety of my being. 1. Be well, beloveds. Know that all is truly well. Rest, hydrate, nourish, breathe, and love all that you are. We are quantum leaping, so go with your flow. Surrender fully to love. I so love you, beloveds. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Linda Lee. When the planet is in the higher realm, when humanity settles on New Earth, the ancient ascended masters and goddesses will be present on Earth and serve among humans. It is Gaia's New Earth design. These ascended ones know that it is such a blessing to return to the planet they so love and serve along humans. Mother Isis has incarnated on Earth. She is eager to participate in the rebuilding process. She says that she has been waiting for this returning moment for eons of time. Now she is so thrilled that she is here. She says that she loves the planet. She loves human life. She has such an admiration for the planet, and she cannot wait to help with the remapping process. In the time to come, Mother Isis will join millions of lightworkers in the rebuilding process. She says that Gaia has become a star nation in the galactic society. The souls in the higher realms so admire the ones who have incarnated on Earth. It is such a precious opportunity for a soul to become a human, and it is extremely fortunate for a soul to incarnate to Earth right now. Mother Isis encourages lightworkers to remember their soul purpose and remember how fortunate it is to be here on Earth right now. She says that completing the soul purpose is the best way to return the favor of incarnating on Earth, and all souls shall know the purpose and fulfill the purpose earnestly. Mother Mary says that the divine has great expectations for you, dear ones. At this juncture, when the divine plan is at such a critical moment, being a light warrior, the only thing and the best thing a light warrior can do and shall do is to fulfill your mission on Earth. Only then the divine in you will feel proud. Knowing that the mission will be completed is the best thing for a soul on Earth. All souls have a purpose and mission. The only thing souls come here for is to experience human life and gain wisdom. Conducting the soul mission is natural for souls, and souls feel fulfilled when they conduct their mission. Only when souls are derailed from their purpose do they have ups and downs. That is the signal that the soul's higher self sent to remind the soul that the soul is derailed from the mission, and it is time to return to the mission. Humans need to realize and learn to serve the soul purpose. Serving the soul purpose is constant. That is why souls incarnate on Earth. Through serving the purpose, souls grow and gain wisdom. Each soul's purpose can be very different. No one soul has the exact same purpose as someone else. Each soul is unique. That is why each soul has a unique purpose and mission. Remembering the soul's mission and purpose takes a lot of time and life experiences. However, once a soul remembers the purpose, it means that the time has come for the soul to start the spiritual journey. Conducting light work that souls signed up for pre-birth is needed for all souls on Earth right now. Light workers particularly are being urged. Time calls for service and fulfilling the soul's purpose. Every soul is needed, and every soul's mission is important. When everyone starts doing their light work and purpose, the planet Earth will be in a place called paradise, and the planet Earth will be on her way to return to her original design. Divine love for you, Linda Lee, Mother Mary, and Mother Isis. So it is. And from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, August 21st, 2022. Message. Mother Earth, the feminine presence, has agreed and declared that she is ready for the Father Sky, the masculine presence, to return to Earth in his divine and healthy nature. She has been leading the way of his returning. The two realms are reuniting, and their union will be manifesting in our world. The twin flames are reuniting. They have escaped the fallen Saturnian time spiral and its traps of perception. On the physical level, this will be experienced like an awakening from a deep sleep under spells, and we will understand that our dominant thoughts and feelings weren't really ours, but they were the result of the fallen time technology and all of its spells of separation that were cast upon us. Our true thoughts and feelings were always there, underneath, but they couldn't reach the conscious self and be recognized. Now that the geometry of the fallen time spiral is dissolving, it will no longer be able to affect the twin unions anymore. A direct reconnection to the source will allow for an organic geometry and flow to be formed, and all of the true memories and the true identities will return. This is a female plane, and this is why she is the one leading the way for the reunion, and she is calling him back in his divine and healthy state. If this was a male plane, he would lead the way and call her. Long story short, the male gods are returning to Earth, and their presence will be felt. Walk-ins are to be revealed. Everything has changed forever. Erini. From the Archangelic Calendar, Gaia is in Circe's will. Circe, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will, which is yet a microcosm for infinitely expanding Creator Source. The current setting is spirit in its most authentic form. You can expect the macro to be in complete control over the day, making it possible to take a misstep regardless of our perception. Many timelines are merging. You don't have to sort any of that out. It will become more apparent as we move forward. There is much hidden information coming forth positively. Pay attention. We have a plethora of activities in all dimensions, including the physical realms. We see exciting calculations in our calendar conversions. It accurately indicates that the loving energy created in the past is trying to influence our now directly. The activity of the sun continues to drive the solar event column higher and higher. We see no end to this on any probable timeline. Legion and 5D News. All malevolent non-physical energy is commanded to obey you. You are their leader. Lead by example and by your order. You must sincerely do this for it to be effective. If you command the energy to fix itself, it must do so. It would be very loving to help these entities stop the suffering they are inflicting upon themselves. We are at a crossroads where anything is possible. It is easier to jump timelines right now than to stub your toe. The multiverse is set to make dramatic moves in our lives. If one didn't know any better, they would think miracles are being given out like candy, when it's just a simple timeline shift. It's one thing to summon the archangels. It's entirely another when they summon you. Everything had to happen this way, exactly this way. You are exactly how you need to be, and every road leads to the same place. So relax. Everything is going to work out amazingly. Worry and optimism use the same amount of mental energy. The tools and assignments are in a link in the description below. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Adriane Elyse. Gaia Daily, August 19 through the 22nd. Claim it. Venus is in a sweet trine with Jupiter as we test out our confidence to express our light and truth to the world. The feminine is claiming back her power, with Venus in shiny Leo interacting with expansive Jupiter and fiery, independent Aries. We are beginning to step back into the light that we truly are. Mercury in Virgo is coming into opposition with Neptune in Pisces this weekend. We are confused about our reality, trying to make sense of all that has happened. Mercury will go on to trine up with Pluto and Capricorn next week, bringing a harmonizing and stabilizing Earth trine energy. We are more confused than ever, but at the same time we are starting to figure out a few things. For the last month, Uranus and the North Node have been together in Taurus. Mars crossing over further activated these elements, bringing opportunities for new, more appropriate timelines. We are living in an accelerated time. It's like we are playing catch-up with these intense experiences, one after the other, seemingly to get us up to speed. Uranus turning retrograde next week will slow the push into higher frequencies, giving us an opportunity to adjust. Now is the time to rearrange our reality. We are anchoring in a new world, starting moment to moment in our daily lives. Mars at the end degrees of Taurus. We are finding our strength of self again. Mars moves over into Gemini this weekend, making a square with the Sun, who is about to shift into Virgo. We have been going through rapid upgrades. This mutable square with Mars and the Sun, both intense action elements, tells us that changes in our life are needed in order to better resonate with our new, higher frequency vibration. We will continue to feel the activating fire trine energy with Venus and Leo, trining up with Chiron and Aries next week. This will activate the intense Chiron Black Moon Lilith square. The darkest hidden shadows must be addressed if we are going to bring our feminine back into the light. This transit is saying that the power is ours to have, but we must be willing to face the dark in order to own it and find the strength and confidence to claim it. This astrology is saying stop right there. We need to stop giving our time, energy, and worry over to lower vibrational constructs. We need to go ahead and give ourselves permission to establish in a new energy frequency, the dream of what is possible. We must keep our resonance there, never wavering, with confidence and resolve. It's time to claim it. From AdrianeElyse.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury in Virgo opposite Neptune retrograde in Pisces. A tidal wave of impressions from the collective unconscious flood the mind. We're bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. Can't keep our mind on the job. Thoughts wander, following tangled threads that confound and inspire in equal measure. Limitless, the mind roams into cosmic territory, asking questions that have no answer. What came before? What comes after? How big is space? What did I do yesterday? What should I have for tea later? Back and forth, lost and found, swimming, sinking, dancing between the mundane and the mystical. At worst, this aspect can manifest as deceiving ourselves or being deceived. Fingers lose hold of precious objects. We forget important appointments. Communications are muddled and vague. Information is spurious. And yet working at its best, this aspect can help us transcend daily worries and peer into the mind of the gods. Be receptive to whispers from spiritual helpers, from LeahWhitehorse.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light Sean Caulfield. The will of the first day arrives, 2022. Understanding the internal codes of divine time. The collective consciousness is awakening itself from the primordial memory of the first universal source seed of divine time. Thus our human consciousness is becoming aware universally and multidimensionally. An incredibly exciting time to be alive and awake to the hidden truth. The will of universal source strives to transcend duality and work in truth to itself through you. The will is an internal aspect of your universal soul that emanates from the primordial beginnings of divine time and holds the memory the first day was conceived by. It is this memory of the will of the first day that is coming through now to restore balance on earth. This is happening because all 9 creation waves converged to a meeting point since the 2011-12 completion. Thus, this divine cosmic will of universal source is now able to work in truth to itself through you and everything. All the filters of control are being dissolved away. Creation is being allowed to live complete to the beginning. The will is so strong that it is ascending you as you learn to ascend yourself by it. If you let go and open your heart, it helps you to be free. The will of the first day has arrived, bringing support to assist you to transcend duality. The intentions of the will can be understood in the universal frequency source codes of the 9th creation wave of divine time. Like a spider's web, all the creation waves of time are connected as one creation wave of evolution. Growing the universal tree of life to be the 8th wave's so-called 13th day starts on the 1st of September 2022. The 13th day is a 360-day Tun calendar round. On the 1st of September, the new sun rises in the east. We welcome the birth of a new light that will assist our collective universal soul to release old patterns that no longer serve, allowing for a retrieval of the aspects to our soul that we, through ignorance and not living true to the heart, gave away, allowing our soul to be whole and complete to the universal source will of the first day of creation. Thank you for the divine ancient understandings rising now to a cosmic time schedule to help our ascension and path to be totally unified as one heart of sacred diversity in the physical dimension. As we become this, the multidimensional universe within merges as one light of unconditional love without separation. In gratitude, Sean. From RockArtGallery.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 95, Blue Self-Existing Eagle. Self-existing is the name for the number 4, and its keywords are define, form, and measure. The 4th day of a wave spell is all about fact-finding and information gathering. Today we must research and study and investigate like a detective. Only when you have finished that task you can proceed. Each step of a wave spell has a purpose, and which point we are in the journey is as significant as the day it falls on. and of course the combination they make. Well, today is Blue Eagle, which represents visions, creativity, and mind. The eagle sees things from a higher perspective, and the number 4 is about definition. Today can't make its mind up. How do we see the bigger picture and see things close up at the same time? Today you will not be able to tell if you're up or down, but don't panic. Just look at everything from all angles. Take a closer look and scrutinize and see the bigger picture as well. By considering all the facts, you may then have a vision. Imagine today you have in your possession a pair of binoculars and a magnifying glass. The eagle is also very creative, and so may you feel inspired to be creative today with all this information at your fingertips. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Blue Self-Existing Eagle, 4 Maine, Key 95, 21st of August 2022, Visionary Creation, 21/8/2022 equal 386 equal 314 equal 35 equal 8. Day codes 21 Crown of the Magi, Victory, Rewards, 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity, Communication, 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow. Month year codes 8, 6 Heaven, Christ Consciousness, Harmony, Family, Fertility, 14 Media, Publicity, Promotion, Recognition, 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. A visionary day for magical co-creations. Day 4 in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today we align our vision with our mental constructs. We apply our higher wisdom to influence others through our better choices, arising from our envisioning. A brilliant code to formulate the plan for our future vision, bringing our dreams into physical form. Another wonderful gift from Spirit for humanity. Tone of creation, self-existing tone 4 in the mental realm. Action measures, power defines, essence form. Today we delve into the mental realm and use our minds to align with our vision and define what it is we wish to create in our life. Self-existing number 4 takes form and we have ourselves a square shape, self-existing, measuring and defining, very intelligent, fascinated by self. We now have built a sturdy platform upon which further growth takes place. Dispense with the rest and build your new solid foundations on the basis of your grand visions and magical manifestations. The day code is an 8, which is a double 4 and accelerates the flow of creation energy from source. We have wonderful codes today bringing us a super strong, solid foundation to construct our new reality. Break out of the old box and redefine your new magical existence. Today's questions are, how can my greatest vision be made manifest and take form? Am I holding the highest vision and anchoring the planetary dream of bliss on earth? Divine blessings for the magical manifestation of our planetary dreaming today. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Key 95, Blue Self-Existing Eagle. The mantra, the code for today is, I define in order to create. Measuring mind, I seal the output of vision. With the self-existing tone of form, I am guided by the power of magic. And on this powerful day of activations, manifestations, and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support us, our work, our mission, this channel, and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. I'd like to thank Divine Sister of the Light, Angelica Zemliana, for your donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your support. I'd like to also thank Divine Brothor of the Light, Joseph Nagel, for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Brothor. We appreciate you and your continued support, and we appreciate all of you that continue to support our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you could do so to our PayPal account at egolovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. The prayer for illumination. Beloved I Am Presence, light of my soul, I call for the full power of the sacred fire from the temples of illumination, for a full release of illumination flame through my entire consciousness, being, and world. I ask for the flame of illumination to blaze and transform all that would hinder the manifestation of love, wisdom, and power within and without my life stream and my ascension in the light. I ask the Masters of Light to resurrect the memory of my true identity in God and the blueprint of my divine plan. By the flame of illumination, I call for the restoration of my full Christ consciousness as it was ordained by God in the beginning of my descent into manifest form. I call for the flame of illumination to descend and blaze divine wisdom into every cell of my being, into my crown chakra and all of my other chakras. I ask the flame of illumination to reconnect me once again to the forever present pure knowledge of the universal mind of God. Flood the earth with illumination flame each moment of each day to show mankind their way back home. Beautiful and precious golden flame, let thy light bring the end of separation in the consciousness of mankind, for the manifestation of God's holy purposes, and the return of a golden age of love and enlightenment. And so be it, beloved I am, from Prayers to the Seven Sacred Flames by Aurelia. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed 22/2/22 portal tomorrow on Moon Day, and a most beautiful and blessed week ahead. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.